Hey guys, welcome back for more Coffee Talk episode 2. So today we're gonna do day 7. So let's go. Last time we had Lua, Bailey's, and Mr. Hyde. I hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine that much. It is a very slow start. Here we go. Right in the nick of time. Okay, who do we have? Silver and Amanda. Welcome, you two. It's a relief to see you safe and sound. Hi, Moon. Yes, we're also very relieved. It was a little scary last time. We analyzed the events of the evening and found 31.245% frightening and 68.7% distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat. Hopefully, this will be a quieter evening. Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Even in reality, it should be good night. Look at Silver. We find that very strange. The good evening is a way to say hello. But good night is a way to say goodbye. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Or 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise. Additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem only marginally... Amanda? Yes? What is it? I think Moon tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Moon. Oh no, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. The truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't question the actual meaning of words. Yes. At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I've observed that some thoughtless uses of language can have a much more painful effect. Indeed. We see and we agree. And we apologize for interrupting you, Moon. Don't worry about it. Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious. Extraordinary even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems to us our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We're excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the hive will be triumphant. Triumphal? Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized. So are you a scholar, Miss Amanda? Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories. That sounds very impressive. Oh, DGA PCT is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He is deserving of respect, and his mission to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance. Still prospective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it? Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing. You're always so professional, Moon. You rarely ask direct questions. But I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right? What is gossip? Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives, or other people's lives. Oh, we see. So it's like data on individual beings then. Yes, that sounds right. We love gossip. What is wrong with it? Nothing at all. And I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first. We must consider a choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first. Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. A barista? How am I? Oh, you mean the cafe? Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? I am, after a fashion. But I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet. Also intriguing. I promise I'm not just withholding information, Moon. But things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we start with a drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then, I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was a coffee drink, and I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart. Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. Dude, I don't remember. Okay, let me check. Yeah, it's not here. Sweet coffee. Oh, we made a lot of tea. Aqua's Tranquility. Zobo. Okay. So, a bitter and tart coffee drink? So, coffee. Tart. Ginger. Mint. Lemon. Maybe lemon? And a tart. Of course, it's not this one, not this one. Okay, lemon. Brew it. By the way, let's give him also the card, right? The agent's card that he left. Give the item. This one. Not that one. No, not that. This one. No. This one. Yes. What is... I got it off the agent last time he was here. This is quite something. Thank you, Moon. Truly. You can't know how much it helps, but it really does. Don't mention it. I thought, you know, maybe you'd find a way to put it to good use. I'm sure I can figure something out. You seem to have grown quite creative over the months. I guess I have, somewhat. I'll let you know how this plays out in the end. Thank you again. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in mind. And it tastes interesting. It's very minimal yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. You know, I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe you feel like our personalities make sense because we see ourselves in hindsight. When the truth is, we make ourselves up as we go along. That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be rather youthful and innocent, part of the hive. Oh well, I have had to learn and adapt here. It has been a couple of years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I have changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I become a little more me every day. Just revealing myself. Speaking of that, we meant to ask. How do you choose this specific Earthling appearance over another? True. Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm? Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process, I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. But there were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar. Like Hyde's eyes, not always see beyond the surface, or Gallus' outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed those traits from them without even realizing. Yeah, when he came, Like this, the first time in the end, he was like Gala. I mean, the outfit was like Gala, right? You took inspiration from them? Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But Gala's fashion, I couldn't keep after all. See? It came with responsibilities. People stop me all the time to ask me for medical advice. I can see how that would be problematic. Yes, but then I found this fictional universe where all the stories take place in the stars. Star Trek. Look, yeah, his outfit. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. And at some point, it all came together. One morning, I saw myself in the mirror and I felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I look different now from when we first met, and although I have learned the ways of this world a bit, and have grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same. Different but the same. Yes, different but the same. It makes sense to us. It really does. Oh, is that Laurel? No, this is from Pearl. Still no news from Midge. We think the odds are now 84.3% that she's phantoming you. Do you mean ghosting? Yeah, we mean phantoming as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying? That her calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet up. Silver. It sounds like things are going very well indeed. I think. Maybe it may be time I tell you a little bit about this. But we wish to order drinks as well. Of course, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. Okay, what do you want? Our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Oh my god, she's getting angry. Curious that Earth drink making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. But do carry on, sibling. Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating, and it's been working really well. On average. There's also been some small issues. Earthlings are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.8% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned? Yes, that is when a prospective partner sends you close-up pictures of their horns. Oh my god. People do that? Oh yes. I think it'd be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get in the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know? But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do. Before they even write a single word. I can imagine. And then sometimes Earthling express interest. But after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications. Funny for you? 99% of the time? Yes? Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. Let me check Tomodachi first. What is our friends up to? Lua. Yeah, Lua's language is this one. I don't know the language. Silver. Riona. Road construction on Leonora Avenue. Like, we're liking every post of Riona. Neko, Rachel. They haven't met yet, right? Rachel and Lucas. We are patient. Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people. especially Pearl. We prefer Laurel. Oh, sorry. Her facial features are more symmetrical, and but Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. It's just, she sounds like a normal or a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return, but she's very funny and curious of everything, and her smile. Please desist. We can serve your hormones boiling, or we can sense your hormones boiling. And she's the person you might be getting a date with? I really hope so. Do you have a day and time for your date? No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse us. Or please excuse me. He left. So I take it you have been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda? Or not? No, we have been enjoying it. But we also have the limits of it. Or we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It's not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected, but Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There's so much they must let go of first. We could not live like that. You said that online networks were like a hive. Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. I see. You don't think you could ever adapt this way Silver has? Silver is different. Even when he was part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand. He wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us, but once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy. This is curious. It seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. He's blushing. It is a good thing that our data readings here should be soon completed. And Silver's on his way to getting a date. And what appears so. He's back. Amanda, we have to go. What, again? The call was bad news. The agent. Oh, he's here? Too late. Just hide behind the counter, quick. She hide. Okay, where is he? Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this though. He doesn't know. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet and it looks like rain again outside. Well, here's something that can wait for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card? Not that I can recall, no. I certainly hope you're telling the truth. Mr. Agent, you seem to always doubt me, but you've been here several times already. Surely you should see by now that I'm not lying. Well, you're awfully good at avoiding straight answers, and losing an ID card sounds very troublesome. Back when I worked at a delivery center, they would make us pay a lot to replace lost ID cards. Ugh. That's not even the start of it. My job is a lot less forgiving than a delivery center. I'm very sorry to hear that. What's your job exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them. Which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man? I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often, but it's always seemed very above board to me. Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that young people enjoy those as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online. That maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best. I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. Obsessed? Is it really that big an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around it disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know. It makes people feel unsettled. I see. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing, at least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. He's right there. Why so? For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean? You know, and where does it stop? What if some Earthling decided they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Would it? Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't worry about a thing. We at Fire always finds a way to keep the public safe. I see. So how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right? Right. I do wonder though, what is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They have all different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away but they feel an Earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in the city? Then the people in this city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an Earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful? At the end of the day, who the heck knows? It's not like I can afford to spend time pondering it. I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. Thing is the law and my job is to uphold it. Right, but despite everything you said, it's still unclear to me why the law is so stringent against aliens. Well, it's not so much that the law is stringent against them. It's more that here's no law for them. How do you mean? Well, at this point, we have treaties and codes for all races we know of, right? But we never made a treaty with aliens or anything resembling it. There's no law even acknowledging their existence. Oof, I didn't know that. But why is that a problem? That's easy. We have no way to regulate their presence. There's been no thorough analysis of how they can cohabitate with Earthlings. As I said, it's all very confusing. For all we know, they could be very damaging to us. So it feels safer to keep them away, at least for now. Safer for whom? It is what it is. I'm not afraid of aliens myself. And going after them is not my biggest passion. But since I'm doing this job, might as well aim for a promotion. Anyhow, just call us at Fire if you spot any aliens, right? You seem like an honest sort, unlike some other people. Some other people who should learn to be more straightforward if they want their business to stay in business. Why are you looking at me though? What was that? Just a coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. I think I'm still going to conduct a search of the premises. Just to be on the safe. Yeah, a cat. Oh, the cat is back. What the heck is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It comes over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. Yeah, look at the eyes, it's different. Good kitty. I think it likes you. What sort of place is this? With your fiddly machine and your weird pets. And now it looks like I have an emergency elsewhere. Well, I guess you're off the hook for now, you and your cafe. But make sure I don't get such reports about you anymore. We will. Try our best, Mr. Agent. Okay, he left. Finally. To hell with that guy. Silver, you're trembling. That's alright. You can come out now, I think, Amanda. Where is she? Well, we found this experience 100% distasteful. Actually, it was 40.2% distasteful, 20.8% scary, and 38.9% exciting. Silver's laughing. I apologize. This is just nerves. We truly are sorry for this disturbance. It's not your fault at all. But should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. No, I lured him away at least for now. You did? Although it's a good thing the little cat came in when it did, it bought us some precious minutes. What sort of earthlings are you? We see. Why, he understands a cat? Do you speak cat? We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone. I feel all out of sorts. Is the machine really working again? It is, indeed. Then make us a drink and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot, comforting, and what would you like, sibling? I think I need some sweetness right now. Okay, he wants honey. I would appreciate a hot, very sweet, comforting drink. Comforting drink, so not coffee, maybe chocolate? Chocolate and lots of honey, very sweet, he says. Comfort drink. Yeah, but it also can be tea though, right? We made it. Let's just give it to them. Here you go, plenty of sweetness in this. Yeah, it's sweet, very sweet chocolate. This tastes amazing. Thank you, Moon. This really is my kind of drink. It is very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearing 10,000 CPs. We like how different the experience is from the drink you served us the other night. I'm impressed though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations. Even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them. But I need to get used to them anyway. Why? The agent doesn't know you've come here or come from outer space. Surely you should be off the hook for now. It's more complicated than that. When you know the cafe I said I'm opening? Yes? Well, it is not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it is not exactly a cafe at all. Maybe it's a bar? For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations. For SAVE. SAVE? SAVE, Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Okay. Wow. I know it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda. We're not offended. We always have known you were very different from us. It's all the same to us. You're our sibling whether you live as the hive or as an earthling. Amanda. I really do love you. What is love? That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have rest. We will remind you of it. I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back now? Absolutely, our energy is also 98.4% depleted. Silver, is there anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all of this. And you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know and we're grateful. Good night, Moon. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes. Good night, Moon. See you. Or see? Now we can use good night. You find it rather odd. Maybe we should continue this chat while we talk or while we walk. Alright. Okay. So day end. What a night. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Well, I guess it's time for you to let me close the shop. But Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. Gala tea? We're probably gonna make that for Gala in the future. Tuesday. Okay. So we finished day 7. So yeah, finally the agent and Silver met. But yeah, the agent doesn't have a clue that Silver is an extraterrestrial. So I'm actually like wanting to see Amanda become like Silver. No, I mean like in the first game, right? At the end, we saw Silver become human. No, I mean his appearance changed, right? So I want to see that as well. But for Amanda, I want to see what she's gonna look like. Hopefully you have that at the end. Or maybe not even the end, maybe just like in the other days. That would be nice. That would be nice, really. And yes, we haven't seen Freya yet. I want to see Freya, please. Anyways, I will continue this in the next episode, and we're gonna do day 8. So I'll just see you then, guys. Bye bye.